Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0096, indicates an issue with the intake air temperature, IAT sensor 2 circuit, specifically a range or performance problem. This error can affect the vehicle's powertrain control module, PCM, which relies on accurate temperature readings from the IAT sensor to manage engine performance. The IAT sensors play a critical role in optimizing the fuel-air mixture, helping to enhance fuel efficiency and reduce emissions. Inside the vehicle, IAT sensor 2 is typically located within the intake manifold or close to the air filter system, where it can accurately gauge the temperature of air entering the engine. Addressing this code promptly is crucial, as it can lead to performance issues and decreased efficiency if ignored. Understanding the function and potential issues related to this code will guide you through the troubleshooting process effectively. The DTC P0096 emphasizes a malfunction within the intake air temperature IAT sensor 2 circuit. This sensor's primary role is to measure the temperature of the air entering the engine, information that is sent to the powertrain control module, PCM. The PCM utilizes this data to adjust fuel delivery and ignition timing for optimal performance. When the readings from IAT sensor 2 are out of range or perform incorrectly, the PCM can struggle to maintain efficiency and performance. Typically, IAT sensor 2 is situated near the intake manifold or alongside the air intake path, allowing it to interact effectively with incoming airflow. Proper functioning of this sensor is essential, as it contributes integral data for other engine management systems. Several factors can trigger the DTC P0096 warning, starting with poor electrical connections. Loose or corroded terminals can disrupt the communication between the IAT sensor and the PCM, leading to inaccurate readings. Another common cause is a faulty IAT sensor itself, which may not provide correct temperature data even if the electrical connections are intact. Additionally, damaged or frayed wiring can cause intermittent faults, leading to performance problems in the sensor circuit. Therefore, inspecting all related wiring and connectors is crucial in pinpointing the root cause. By addressing these potential causes systematically, you can significantly improve the chances of resolving the issue effectively. Understanding the symptoms associated with DTC P0096 can aid significantly in diagnosing the issue. One of the first signs is the illumination of the check engine light on your dashboard. Drivers might also experience increased engine performance issues like rough idling or stalling. Another symptom could be diminished fuel economy, as an improper air-fuel mixture may lead to higher fuel consumption. Additionally, the vehicle might exhibit erratic acceleration or shifting issues if the performance problems are severe. Monitoring these symptoms helps identify if the root cause is indeed related to the IAT sensor 2 circuit. Detecting these symptoms early on can prevent further complications in vehicle performance. The first troubleshooting step requires a thorough visual check of the connectors associated with the IAT sensor 2. It is essential to inspect each related connector for poor connections or loose terminals, particularly around the engine coolant temperature, ECT sensor 1, ECT sensor 2, mass airflow, MAF sensor, IAT sensor 1, and of course, IAT sensor 2. If any of these connections appear compromised, it could lead to inaccurate signals being sent to the powertrain control module, PCM. A loose terminal can cause intermittent issues that may trigger the DTC. After thoroughly checking if the connections and terminals are found to be secure and functional, one can proceed to the next step. If they are not up to standard, appropriate repairs must be done at this stage. To execute this step, you must first remove IAT sensor 2 from its mounting location. After removal, allow the IAT sensor 2 to cool down to the current ambient temperature. It's crucial to note this ambient temperature accurately, as it will serve as a baseline for the next test. Once the sensor has cooled sufficiently, connect it back to its 2P connector, but do not reinstall it at this stage. Turn the vehicle to the on mode and utilize the Honda Diagnostic System HDS to quickly check the value of IAT sensor 2 displayed in the data list. The goal is to compare this value against the recorded ambient temperature. A difference of 5.4 degrees Fahrenheit, 3 Celsius or more, indicates a problem with the sensor, necessitating a replacement. If the values match, proceed to the next troubleshooting step. For this step, first turn the vehicle to the off lock mode before disconnecting the 2P connector from IAT sensor 2. Next, carefully use a heat gun to apply hot air to the sensor for just a few seconds. Avoid prolonged exposure to prevent damage to the sensor. After applying heat, reconnect IAT sensor 2 to its 2P connector without fully installing it. With the sensor hooked up, switch the vehicle to the on mode once more and check the data with the Honda Diagnostic System HDS. The expectation is that IAT sensor 2 should show a clear temperature increase of 76 degrees Fahrenheit, 42 degrees Celsius, or more based on the heat you provided. If it does, this indicates an intermittent problem where the system is functional at the time of testing. At this point, it's wise to check for any loose connections or wiring issues. If the sensor does not react as expected, it will need to be replaced. After completing repairs for DTC P0096, it is crucial to verify that the issue has been resolved. Start by rechecking for any diagnostic trouble codes that might still be present in the system after repairs. If the error code reappears, further investigation might be necessary. Next, take the vehicle for a test drive to ensure that it is performing as expected. During the test drive, pay close attention to how the vehicle accelerates and responds, making sure that it no longer exhibits prior symptoms associated with the IAT issues. After the test drive, check the onboard diagnostic system once more for any returning fault codes to absolutely confirm that the repairs were successful. Only once you're assured that everything is functioning optimally should this issue be deemed resolved. Preventive maintenance is essential in ensuring that the IAT sensor 2 and its circuit function optimally over time. Regular inspections of the sensor and its connectors should be performed, ideally during routine vehicle maintenance. Additionally, checking the wiring for any signs of wear or damage can preemptively address any potential issues that could lead to malfunction. Keeping connectors clean and free from corrosion is also vital, as contaminants can degrade electrical signals. An established routine that includes these checks will help ensure dependable performance and longevity of the sensor system. Collaborating with a certified technician for periodic assessments can also help in identifying early signs of wear before they lead to significant problems. In summary, DTC P0096 signals an issue with the IAT sensor 2, necessitating immediate attention. The troubleshooting process involves a series of steps that include visual inspections of physical connections, performance checks of the sensor at various temperatures, and potentially replacing the sensor if it fails to provide accurate readings. Emphasizing proper connector checks and ensuring minimal wiring damage can help prevent this code from recurring in the future. Additionally, a systematic approach to troubleshooting ensures that the root cause is addressed effectively. Following through with preventive maintenance will further enhance the reliability of the vehicle's sensor systems. Awareness of how this code affects overall vehicle performance will empower owners to maintain their vehicles proactively. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.